Hey, welcome back, friends. If you want to join the friends, hit the subscribe button down below. So today I don't really have a whole lot of time to do this, but the Big Runescape Survey 2018 just came out, so let's go ahead and take this. First things first, how old am I? I'm in the 18 to 24-year-old range. I do have a job, but I am not too far out of college level. On average, how many hours per week do you play RuneScape? Recently, I'm gonna guess it's somewhere in this range, but I could definitely see it still being over 40 hours a week. I'm gonna guess with 31 to 40 hours, though. When was the last time you subscribed to RuneScape? I am subscribed currently with 2 accounts. I have my Iron Man and I have my regular account. Both of them are subscribed right now. Do you consider yourself to be a RuneScape player or an old school RuneScape player? I'm a RuneScape player. I do play old school sometimes. I think I'm going to say I'm just a RuneScape player, though. I play it way more. Have you played any of the following? Yes, I played Iron Man, played Hardcore for a couple seconds. I did play Darkscape as well. I didn't play those ones nearly as much as Iron Man, but I did play those. What type of RuneScape activities do you tend to do? Enjoy raising my skills, fighting monsters, bossing. I honestly don't really do PvP that much. That's something I would like to get into eventually, but I don't actually do that often. I enjoy questing, or I do questing. I don't necessarily enjoy questing, but I do questing. Gaining GP, I'm gonna say I enjoy questing because I do it quite a bit. I've almost completed all the quests on both my accounts, and I have a third one that I'm starting up. Enjoy complete everything, and I actually have a clue scroll. In the next couple months, I'm gonna start doing some easy clue scrolls. It's something that on my docket of to do, so definitely enjoy doing those. Which RuneScape activity do you most enjoy? Enjoy raising my skills. That's the main thing. I like the skills, and I do like making GP nowadays, but I'm gonna say skills because max cape is always what I go for on all my accounts. Which of the following IRL activities and hobbies do you enjoy when you're not playing RuneScape? Watching TV, watching films, reading novels, playing handheld games. I actually have a PS Vita. PS Vita hype, by the way. I hope everybody around here likes PS Vita. It's such an underrated console. I got one like 6 months ago, and I still play it every single week. I don't play it as much as I would if I didn't have RuneScape, but I definitely enjoyed my handheld gamings. Mobile games, PC games, home console games. I do have a PS4 as well, so definitely enjoy the console games. My girlfriend actually plays a lot of console games, a lot more than I do, just because I'm always on the computer, she's always on the console. But I still do play them. I'm helping her out to finish up Knack right now. She's trying to get the Platinum in Knack. I think it was a free game for PS Plus, and she really got into it for some reason. Card games and board games. Basically, I just like to play games. I would love if I could just play games all the time. Unfinished business. How important are we to release the following large-sized updates? Okay, so Raids 2, good. Rite of Passage quest, I don't even know what that is off the top of my head. New boss would be nice, but they just released a new boss. Let's go to neutral, because they just released the Magister. I know I released a video, I'll put it in the description real quick. I don't think the Magister is really worthwhile for most people to kill, but they did just release a new boss, so actually let's mark it down to unimportant. Mining and smithing, I really want this update. Honestly, Runite ore is just busted right now. They need to fix that. Invention Batch 2 would be nice as well. Elder's God quest, I don't really care about quests too much, but it would probably have some good storyline. I'm not a big storyline guy, so let's put the completing a current storyline as unimportant. Construction rework. I think I'm going to mark that one as important. I don't really have anything in the more important slot yet. But the construction rework, I saw what they did with the old school construction rework, and I really like that, having like the jewelry box. A lot of the stuff would be not as good for a regular account, or sorry, an RS3 account. It wouldn't make quite as much sense because there's so many teleports in the game already. You don't really need a jewelry box anymore. But I think the construction rework, assuming they did it right, would be a really nice rework. Clue Scrolls rework. I'm not really sure if Clue Scrolls needs a rework. I mean, they could make it worth more money per hour, but that would seem kind of redundant, I guess. I'm going to say very unimportant in Clue Scroll rework, because basically I think I consider the new 107 invention ring, the Luck of the Dwarves. I think that the alchemical gem actually was the Clue Scroll rework, just making the Clue Scrolls worth more money. That's all you would really be doing. I like the way the Clue Scrolls work right now. I do enjoy the puzzles, as much as some people absolutely hate the puzzles. I do enjoy those puzzles, so I'm going to say that that's not important at all. Clan Citadel rework, nobody cares about Clan Citadels. I guess maybe it might make people care about them, but I don't really think so. I think the Clan Citadels are just, I don't know. I might be a little bit biased because I've been playing on Iron Man for so long, but I think that Clan Citadels are not that important. I don't even do my Clan Citadel for my clan anymore. Bank rework. I'm not really sure what was part of the bank rework. Let's put it as unimportant, because I think that having actual content in the game is a little bit more important. That's what all these are. Yeah, new boss is the only one I'm going to put as unimportant, because they just released a new boss. Later on down the line, I think it would be important, but I think that getting like Raids 2 out would be enough instead of having just one new boss. Raids 2 I think had two new bosses in it, so that would more than supplement the new bosses. And they just released a new boss, so it's not really that important. I think that's good. Which update would you most appreciate, a skill rework or a new skill? I think a lot of the old skills need a rework. Ideas of new skills. They added sailing into this. Sailing is totally unnecessary. Archaeology, I think, is totally unnecessary. They have some archaeology stuff already, but we don't need that as a new skill. Necromancy would be cool, but I think that they already had that back in the day, like in RuneScape Classic. They had like a black and a white magic or something like that, and Necromancy was the black magic type thing. I'm going to go skill rework is much more important. How many skill reworks would you want us to complete before we embark on a new skill? How many skills actually need a rework? Mining, smithing for sure, so that's 2. Invention doesn't need a rework, but I think it would do with that second batch. I'm going to go with 3+. I think that they need, 1 or 2. I think I'm going to include mining, smithing all as 1, and I'm not really sure what other skill I would actually want to rework. A lot of the skills are decent the way they are, and they can just add extra content instead of reworking the entire skill. I think mining and smithing are the most broken, because back in the day, Rune was the best, so everything is based around Rune being the best at 99 smithing. So that's why that one's so out of date, but a lot of them I don't think need to be updated. They just need a little bit extra content, maybe push things down a little bit so that it's a little bit easier to access. I don't think that would entail an entire skill rework, though. Which of these 2 statements do you agree with? A skill rework should protect the skill's identity and methods of training. I'm probably going to agree with that. Should overhaul a skill and perhaps even change the way it is trained? I think that, honestly, just changing the levels is the main thing that you need to do, and add extra content to the kind of late game, seeing as how most things just don't have as high of a level as they need to. A lot of the older skills that have been around for so long. I am interested in skill rework, so that's pointless. Please prioritize the following elements of a mining, smithing rework. 1 is most important, 8 is least important. This is getting complicated. Like I said, I don't really have much time, and I'm going to try to pound this out as quick as I can. I want mining, smithing to be profitable skill at high levels. That's not really that important to me. I want smithing to be untradeable combat benefits for high levels, like overloads, for example. That would be wonderful. I want mining skill to be the best way to get ore. Relatively important, but let's not go super far. I want level requirements of mining and smithing ores to be reduced to the level that they are for combat. Okay, that's 1. This is going to have to be 2 then. I think that's the most important thing right here. I want smithing to be able to make useful combat armor. I think with 2 being there, I think I should put this as 3. I want smithing and mining to be more fun and sociable. I don't freaking care about that. I just care about the leveling. I'm a min-maxer. That's just the way I am. I want the practice of training, mining, and smithing to feel more streamlined and reactive. Don't care at all. I want Artisan's Workshop to remain a good training method after skilling rework. Doesn't make any difference to me. I'll put this as 6 though, and put the want it to be profitable skill at high level at 5. I think that's more important than keeping Artisan's Workshop as the best way of training, or one of the best ways of training. When would you like to see the release of the new skill? Let's go with 2019. That's of a new skill. When was the last skill? Invention was the last skill. I think we can wait till 2020. 2019 might be appropriate time, but I think 2020 is more online. What type of skill would you like the next skill to be? Gathering, production, support, something completely new. Stop talking about new skills. Stop it. Stop talking about new skills. We don't need new skills. No, I think that like a rework or two, and then 2020 seems about right. So something completely new, support or cross skill. I think another invention type skill where you use a couple of skills like another elite skill would be really nice. I'm not sure where that would possibly be though. It might be support or cross skill. I think that would be the best place to put that. Something like invention, where you're obviously you want it to be a little bit more fleshed out at the beginning than invention was. Invention batch 2 should really resolve it, and a lot of the updates they've been doing with invention has made it a lot better. At the beginning it was first off a little bit busted because of the way that you were training it, and now it's kind of lackluster, I'm gonna say. A lot of people have gotten up to the higher levels and there's not really much at the higher level, so I think it needs to be a little bit more fleshed out than the last skill. So I'm willing to wait till the 2020, maybe even 2021 would be fine if they are gonna put everything into the skill right from the start. It might be worth it just to wait a little bit longer for the new skill, but I think it has to be a cross skill. You can't really add new gathering skills unless if you're also going to add a new production. Look what they did with divination. There was no point in doing divination except to train divination better. There was no reason to do it until they came out with invention. So they need to have something that's just going to use the current skills that they have and are going to bank on those. What is my favorite skill? Invention is nice. Dungeoneering is fun, but I can't be bothered to train it. It's too much effort. I know what Jebrum's doing. Jebrum is the only one that's ever going to put agility on here. That's actually a good question. I've never really thought about it. Magic is really nice. I might be putting magic because I like that combat, or I like that it has combat and skilling element to it. Yeah, I'm going to put magic down. I like that you can do high alching and other things like that, but you can also do combat with it. Which of the following is most important to you when skilling? GP per hour, how fun it is, XP per hour, how AFK it is. That would both be relevant to me. Any rewards it might give you. Oh, no, the rewards are the most. How easy is it to access the skilling area, whether or not you can train multiple skills at once. Rewards. I like the rewards. I like getting the max cape and everything like that. RuneScape includes a number of items that optimize your skill training, earn skill outfits, auras, etc. Do you enjoy working out which of these items to bring and activate, or do you find it frustrating? I just find it frustrating. It's getting too complicated. There's too many skilling outfits. And you always have to be thinking, okay, so my aura lasts for an hour, so I'm going to do this for an hour, then I'm going to do that for an hour. It's too much. They've made it too much. I would prefer it to be simplified. That's actually why a lot of people have switched over to RuneScape Classic, because the RuneScape 3 is just getting so complicated nowadays, and anytime you want to train something, there's like 6 different outfits that you can choose between, as well as 3 different auras, and you have to figure out which one's best, which usually you just look up a guide for, which is why I'm making the YouTube channel, so that you can see all those guides. Would you like to see his skills go beyond level 99 like Slayer? There would be new content and training methods beyond 99. I'm gonna say perhaps. It depends on the skill. I don't think that every skill needs to go to 120, but some skills that people enjoy more, it's worth training for a little bit longer. How long is this? Unfinished business. How important is it that we release the following medium-sized content? Combat pets. I don't really care about combat pets. Corporeal Beast Challenge Hard Mode. I don't care about Daily Scape Reduction. Yes, please get that changed out. Evil Dave Quest. I don't care about that. I haven't even heard about it. Pet Park. Let's put it as unimportant, but it would be nice to have a place that people that really like the pet collecting can put all their pets in. Player-owned ports expansion. I'm gonna be neutral on that. They already made an expansion, so I don't think it needs another one. But player-owned ports, I mean, yeah, it would be useful, but not needed in the game. Shadow Worlds, more rewards, more variation in, I guess, mini bosses. I don't know what INC means. I guess maybe that's the British etc. etc. I haven't even done Shattered Worlds. Honestly, I missed out on that update. I was playing, but I was starting up the YouTube stuff, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with YouTube, and I totally missed that. Okay, whatever. Slayer mobs one. Wow, I can't speak. 95 to 115, including mini bosses, including Abyssal Slayer creatures. I think that would be nice. I'm going to put that as important, so this is the most important. Do you consider yourself to be competent in combat? Yes. Yeah, I can do like Araxor and stuff. I'm going to say that I'm competent. I did Araxor with a T80 on my Iron Man, and I can do it with my Mage as well. It's not a problem. So I'm going to say, yeah, I'm competent. Oh, let us know what made you choose this option. Can do most high-level bosses. Okay, which combat mode do you use? I mostly use Revolution. I can do full manual, but it's just too much effort for most things. What is the favorite type of combat content in RuneScape? Do not like PvP. Minigame, PVM, Slayer. I don't like combat. I think I'm like bossing the most of those. Slayer would be a second though. What is your ideal boss complexity? God War style boss, few mechanics, a lot of auto attack damage. QBD style boss. Oh, I love QBD. Lots of theme mechanics, but no focus on ability usage. No, I think I'm gonna go with Telos instead. I actually haven't learned Telos yet. But I do like the having to figure out which abilities to use, like in Araxor when you have to use Freedom and Anticipate to block her special abilities. So Telos style boss I think is going to be the best. What is your favorite style of drop table? Consistent drops that provide profit without rare drops. Drops that cover supplies with a rare item that makes profit over time. That's probably going to be what I like. Drops that won't cover supplies totally, but a chance of a jackpot rare that will be worth huge amounts of money. Now, I think that the drop should always cover supplies. That's one of my major gripes with the new boss that I just said, the Magister, is that you're losing so much money before you can get to the tier 92. That's big gripe with it, so I'm gonna say that they need to at least cover the supplies cost. If we were to release several new Slayer mobs, filling out Slayer to 120, what would your reaction be? Fantastic, more stuff to fight. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. If you could change one thing about RuneScape combat system, what would it be? What do we want to change about RuneScape combat system? I don't know. I know a lot of people are probably going to say that Revolution is completely unnecessary, but I really like it just because, especially during like Slayer and other like lower level bosses, I don't want to have to focus on every single basic ability I do. I just want to be set up, but I believe the most optimal basic abilities are, and then have a couple left over to the side that I can use when needed, like the Anticipate and Freedom. I don't think it really needs any changes that I can think of. None that I can think of. Next, hopefully we're getting towards the end here. Unfinished business, how important is small size update? Time to high scores, very unimportant. Graphical reworks, I don't care about graphical reworks. Farming timers would be wonderful, let's do that. In-game calendar of events, that'd be important. Menaphos improvement, reputation, shifting tunes. I don't really care. I almost finished that anyhow. More achievements, skilling feats, fun, neutral on that. I'm okay with those. Which would you prefer? Finish existing 5th age storylines or continue 6th age? Let's go with 5th age. I think that we should finish those off and just get a good completion to those before we start going in to the 6th age stuff, because they all have like little 5th age tags on them now, and they're like, this might not be currently what's happening. It might have happened a long time ago. That's unnecessary. Would you like more quests to be released than currently at the expense of other updates, or fewer quests than currently? Fewer quests. Oh, gosh darn it. I don't really want to rank all of these. Which ones do I care most about? And then I'm just going to rank the rest of them randomly. I don't care about any of these quests. Oh, Disaster was kind of fun. Elemental Workshop I enjoy. Gnomes are fun because they have... Don't the gnomes have some puzzles in them? I really like the puzzles in them. Monkey, I think, had some puzzles. Oh, that doesn't matter at all. Rite of Passage, we know it's not a continuation, but it deserves to be unfinished business list. Don't care. The rest of these I don't really care about, so let's just rank them randomly. Hopefully there's other people also ranking them randomly, and they might actually balance out what I'm unintentionally doing. Oh my gosh, please prioritize the following elements of a quest. 1 to be the highest, 12 to be the lowest. Puzzles I like, combat I like, gods are cool, replayability doesn't, I hate that. Worthwhile rewards, interactions beyond talking are more important than the rewards. Voice acting doesn't make a difference to me. I would usually keep the sound off anyway. I don't care about the close. Oh, I hate this. Globe-trotting. Personal stories is nice. Let's go with that. An engaging story is important, and choice. I don't think it really needs choice, but it's up there. Is it possible for that we could try something like old school's Dead Man mode in RuneScape? How interested would you be in following seasonal game modes and competitions in RuneScape? PvP game mode, I don't care. PvM survival modes, that'd be fun. XP efficiency competitions, who can generate the best XP per hour in a given situation. That'd be kind of fun. Who complete the content fastest? Speedruns would be fun, actually. Mega Clue Scrolls Global Treasure Hunt. Oh, I hate when they do these. Global Quest, series of escape rooms for a community to work through with unique rewards. I'm not a big... Nah, let's put it as neither interested or uninterested. I think it would be fun for the YouTube channel to have something like this, but I don't think that it would be fun for me necessarily. New accounts with different rule sets. Counts trained in reverse and group Iron Man. Somebody wants you to train an account in reverse and start unlocking or ununlocking. Start locking content as you train it. Would you have lots of money to start out with? Because a lot of the higher level stuff costs a lot. Huh. I think that they would have to make that work. No, they couldn't make it so that the curve goes the exact opposite way, because there's no way that you could get 1.1 million experience at a level 2 account. Or level 2 almost any skill, because all those are horrible training methods. I'm interested. I don't know how that would work. Group Iron Man would be fun as well. I don't know exactly what that would entail, but I enjoyed the Iron Man a lot. Are you currently a member of clan? Yes. Please prioritize your following elements. An avatar that represents you and your clan. Don't care. Having a location dedicated to you and your clan. 2, upgrading and personalizing the Citadel. 3, being social. That's probably the most important thing. Don't care about the bonus XP. It just ends up being the only reason that people actually join clans. I think clans should actually be for the social aspect. Access to clan skill plots. Don't care. What did I... Oh, whoops. Clan wars and clan competitions. Actually, that would be 1 for me, probably. Let's just bump this down. 2, 3, 4. You are in charge of RuneScape. Rank the potential priorities of RuneScape, being 1 being the highest priority, 12 being the lowest priority. Release new content weekly. This is a really long survey, by the way. Make sure you guys have extra time to do this, because like I said, I was in a rush, but this is 25 minutes long already. Release new content weekly would be nice. Release more combat challenges. Revise the tutorial and bring in new players. Nah, I'm more inclined to want new content. Combat challenges, not important. Add more content and gameplay to the end game. Focus on cleanse and sociable gameplay. Revert the combat system. Release more skilling content. Talk to players more using polls and dev diaries. That would be nice. Bring the fun back to RuneScape. Screw fun. Nobody likes fun. What's my highest priority that I have left? I think 5 was. So I have 6 and 7 left. Combat challenges, more better quests. I think I like this more than combat challenges. And finally, use this open field to tell us what we should be doing less of, more of, or just tell us what we're doing the right thing. Love the game. There we go. That's the entire RuneScape survey. So it's going to take you like half an hour to complete that whole survey. I tried to do it a little bit quicker. But realistically, if you're taking a little bit more time for all those numbered things, it's going to take you like half an hour. But they say thank you much for completing the 2018 RuneScape survey. It's 2017, you dummies. I'm assuming they mean 2018 for what they want to release during 2018. Our plan is to collate all the responses and make changes to our current release schedule immediately. We will then stand on stage at RuneFest and inform you how your results changed 2017 and 2018 schedule for the better. Okay, thank you. So that was a Survey Monkey. Hopefully you guys all enjoy that. You guys can see what I like and hopefully agree with me in the comments. I would love it if you leave a like, and if you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel. As always, have a good one.